Yo, what's going on, people? It's just a quick video on the build I was using to clear stage 30 of the Expanse Echoes. I uploaded a video the other day basically describing the most intense challenge that I've had to face in Destiny in the last 10 years, and this by far was the craziest experience in Destiny because this was not easy. I kid you not, it was a crazy amount of attempts. I spent hours in there trying to clear it. I had to do the craziest things just to bump my level up enough, but upon reaching 67,800, I still was struggling to do it. But yeah, for the people that were asking what I was using, obviously I said I was using Huckleberry and the Solar Mythic Sword. My power level's still at 67,808. I was just going to quickly go over my artifacts, the weapons that I'm using, just so you guys have a bit of an idea of what I was using. So it's a bit of a follow-up from that video. But yeah, so obviously I've got the Huckleberry. That is currently at 85. The only reason I actually put it to 85 was because I was obviously lacking in power level. I haven't got it on the full Catalyst bands yet, but I did get it up this much. So it's on the Catalyst band 2, and the Catalyst boost is on 3. I mean, I could get a 4th, but in all honesty, I'm probably going to switch to the Kulfi after that experience because everybody else has been telling me that is the play here. So once I get that leveled up, then yeah, that'll be my go-to. But the sword I was using was the Makeshift Ending. I've got all exotic mods on this purely just for power level. I wouldn't even really, I mean, this technically is the god roll for this Makeshift Ending, but the Void Sword is way better, or the exotic Solar Sword is better. So again, this is a suboptimal build. What you really want is the Kulfi, and then either the Partridge Sky or the Kakalik. I'm still trying to get the god roll for this, and yeah, but for now this is just gonna have to do. So the mods that I've got on here, I've got clam grenades, where can I find out? Yeah, so I didn't even have it short yields. I purely did this just to level up the weapon. I'm pretty sure it's the same with this as well. Like, oh, that's something else actually. So I didn't realize I had one of these swords with Annihilation. So after switching, because I already had this mod on my other Makeshift Ending, when I was looking at my inventory, I realized that by putting this on, it gained like an extra 200 and something like power. So make sure when you put exotic mods on, you're matching the perk to what your weapon actually has, because it will make a substantial difference in your power. And then obviously for the scope, same issue. It was like, this would have been great on the Kulfi, but you know, I just didn't have it at the time, so I ended up just throwing these mods on just to build up the power. Obviously I raised this up as much as I could. I still can't get this yet. I'm glad I didn't waste it on here though. But yeah, in regards to weapons, these are what I was using. My relic abilities are obviously maxed bar this one because I couldn't even unlock this because that stage 30 I had to clear in order to get to 25 acclaim. My artifacts, so in slot 1, like these again, I'm using a very suboptimal build right now. I've literally just gone for purely power grinding, so I'm just trying to get to the highest level as possible, and then I'm going to come back and obviously work on these. But in my experience, like, you're basically unkillable. Obviously the end game content is, you know, that really does test that. The DPS isn't really great, but you can make it work. In my opinion, this is my build for Jolder. This is how I run Jolder, and like even in raids, my survivability is great. It's just the DPS is lacking, so that is where the weapons will need to improve. Also, the substats when they've got weapon enhancement, that's kind of what you want on obviously 3 and 4. So yeah, but that's a video for another day. I'm trying to wrap this one up. But Resolute Conjunction, by far the best in the first slot. Take 35% less damage from sources within 15 meters. Includes sources 15 meters away. Yeah, obviously it's damage resistance. It's obviously great for Jolder's playstyle. Unrelenting Evolution. Gaining damage resistance effects other than armored grants an additional plus 15 stack of armored. Take 1.79% damage less. Stacks 20 times. Lose 1 stack once every 1 second once armored takes effect. For slot 3, we've got Bellicose Procession. Hitting the same target 5 times grants the drawn weapon 37% rate of fire until the magazine is emptied or the weapon is reloaded. And for the artifact 4, we got Rampage in Procession. Reloading after the previous magazine lands at least 10 hits grants this weapon plus 40 damage bonus. Again, with Jolder's playstyle, in my opinion, this is the best build. Rampage in Procession, crazy good, especially when you're like popping the bubble. What I would suggest is literally rinse half your clip, reload, plant the bubble, and then you've got 40% damage bonus whilst that bubble is active. So you've got basically unlimited ammo at a 40% bonus. This is going to help you drastically. But yeah, And my talent tree, I'll be honest, is literally I've got T1, like, or C1 or whatever people say it's called. Yeah, so I mean, I hope this sort of clarified what I was sort of using. But yeah, my Jolder is, like I said, suboptimal, but I made it work. So yeah, I mean, if you found this video helpful, leave a like, comment if you think I could do anything better. If you've got any more questions, I'm happy to obviously answer them, and if I need to, I can make a video on it. But yeah, thanks for watching.